Ooh. Okay. We're back. We're back with Bravely Default. I know it's been a couple days. Let's move things around. Get things going. Oh, I've got to remember how this game plays again. Don't we have a... We have a friend, I know we do. Yeah, we have Buddy Bot, I think. Which I like is just Agnes, just in a different outfit. So that's always fun. It's Agnes in just a different outfit. Yeah, Ablink. Let's see, who do we got? Let's make yours BuddyBot. You can have BuddyBot. That's what you can do. I knew we had it, I just didn't know where it was. Adia is like our most powerful person, because she's the first person in the list to get anything, so... we're in Florum. What do we need to do, anyway? Where could the water crystal be? I should guess we should check out the water crystal first. Well, let's go do that, then. I don't remember anything about what happened. Oh, yeah, that's right. We had an internet outage, and then we went over to Rune Factory. That's right. Sorry, I have to remember what was going on in the last stream before I can, like, realize what's going on here. So there's some stuff up there. There's this thing. Ooh. Internet just... not the internet, the game's like, okay, we had a little bit of lag there. Party chat. A pious life. Not a person in sight. Still, it's a relief to see the temples unharmed. The Temple of Wind was torn apart. I wonder if we'd find the same here. Indeed. At the very least, it seems the acolytes escaped harm. Or so I hope. The smell of the air here is so nostalgic. I hear all 4 temples share similar designs. Perhaps they all feel this way. The construction is plain, just stone and simple windows. No ornamentation to speak of. But when the sun filters in, the prayer hall was suffused with a calm warmth. I used to love just watching the light pour through the windows. I can imagine how peaceful that would be. I'm certain it seems a dreadfully dull and monotonous life to outsiders. But to me, life in the temple was rich and perfectly tranquil. Tranquility's great, in moderation. But didn't you ever get the urge to know what was going on in the outside world? Make sure my audio is set correctly. Yeah, it is. Okay. I have no idea. It is not as if we were completely forsook the world around us. The world within the temple was simply enough for us. That's all. Okay, I need to lower my mic down so I can actually see the game instead of having to look at OBS above. For those who've ever seen this thing, my TV is above my my computer setup, what I'm playing on, above the monitor I'm playing on, which is my middle monitor. Get all the good stuff. Go talk to this dude. It only gets worse from here on in. Yeah, let's save. So our job is just to basically explore this place. It doesn't look like there's any crazy stuff going on here. It doesn't look like anything crazy happened here. As far as I can tell, I mean, maybe something did. I mean, something definitely happened here.
This place is in a grim state, but it feels different from the Temple of Wind somehow.
There are no traces of damage from monster or miasma. This is erosion. Time left these scars.
So it's been abandoned for some time. It's been abandoned for quite some time. Make sure to get all our items from this place.
nothing. There's no sign of anyone here.
The same as the Temple of Wind.
No. It looks the same, but it's anything but. What do you mean? It isn't that no one is here. There is no sign of anyone ever having been here. Not in years.
Well, that's a thing, all right. So we're just getting all the items that are around. Because, I mean, you might as well. They're there. They're not going to go anywhere. Can we get to the middle room? I feel like we should be able to go to the middle room, but I think that room's actually technically outside. Another inspect room.
Have a look. These are Vestal garbs, aren't they?
They should be Olivia's.
The design is a bit different from yours, Agnes. Not bad, I must say.
Not the time.
Must you? Really?
I mean, yeah, at least he mentions it. That's fair. Okay, that's the water temple right there.
This is... No!
Oh, it's already screwed.
A shield already surrounds the crystal. The same as that I placed upon the Crystal of Wind. Then, does that mean Olivia already awakened this one? But it's so dim. It looks more like the shield was put up to stop the dark from swallowing the crystal entirely. The water Vestal is the only one who could have created it, and now only she can remove it. She must have sensed what was happening sooner than I. She managed this just before the crystal was lost. And then she hid. I can't say what her reasons were, but she handled the situation brilliantly. I'm impressed. There's no risk of the crystal being swallowed up like this, or of any humans meddling with it. The fact that her shield stands is proof Olivia lives. Isn't it, Ari? Uh-huh. Wherever she is, she's doing fine.
Is she?
That's an enormous relief.
So that means we need to find her if we want to awaken the water crystal, right?
That's the best way, certainly, but not the only one. These shields can only be invoked by the Vestals of fire, water, wind, and earth, and dismissed by the same. But that's not to say that the water Vestal's shield can only be dismissed by the water Vestal. You should be able to get past your shield, Agnes, and awaken the water crystal too. Is that true? Yes, there are 2 such cases written of in the Crystalist scriptures. I think you should do it, here and now, while we have the chance. The whole world could fall into shadow if we don't hurry. We can search for Olivia as soon as we're done.
Ari, you seem to be so damned about that.
If the water crystal is to be awakened, it ought to be at Olivia's hands. The rite of awakening has been performed only a handful of times in the history of the Crystal Orthodoxy. It's only right that Olivia be the one to release the prayers of the lineage of water Vestals. Well, yes, but we don't know where she is. Where do we even start looking?
I mean, let's solve that problem.
Let us return and speak with the matriarch again.
We got no McGurger. We didn't even get a McGurger out of Ari. She was so damned that we do something about it. Where did I just click? Oh, I clicked over there. Okay, well. Oh, I gotta fix that problem. Give me a second. Take steam and shut steam down. Why is steam still activated? You see, that's something else in the system activating it. Can I shut down steam entirely? Oh, steam's still running in the background, that's why. Cool, ended it now. Did I? Okay, I did. Cool. Making sure I actually did in what I needed in there. Cool. Fixed it. Oh no, we're gonna have a thing.
Let no believer escape. Show any who struggle no mercy.
What town are you guys in?
They found us. It's over. All over. Keep hope alive. We have to make it to safety. Now run. What was our crime? Is a quiet life of piety such a grave offense?
Yes, yes it
We've
is.
done no wrong. No wrong at all.
Apparently it is. Found her. Let's go explore real quick. Allies get first strike. Cool. Da, 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 da. Let's burn them. Just keep going. I bet they're over here. I don't know why.
We've no errand.
But I know they're over here. I could save them already. Fine, we'll go back to Florin because you want us to. There we go. Did the thing. Where do we need to go? Up towards the matriarch. I like how it just slows down every once in a while. It's like, da-da-da-da-do.
Not just empty, but utterly abandoned, you say? Still, it pains me to say I haven't a clue where the Vestal of Water may be. Indeed, I'd hoped that might be something you could tell me on your return from the temple. I am sorry.
Then we're at an impasse.
What drove her into hiding to begin with?
Were the Eternian forces after her? If they wanted Anyas, it stands to reason.
Who was sent here to Florin? The Blood Rose Legion! Do we go pick a fight? I am a wanted criminal, and you a traitor. We could be marching to our own executions.
Well, good. We'll get that done with.
If
Check
I
that off
may,
the list.
This seems like a job for my journal, Let's see what hints it can offer.
Yeah, ring a bell. Let's see what hints your journal can
I'm
offer.
not certain this is terribly relevant, but I found a curious passage.
What does it say? Anything could help.
Promise you won't get mad.
Very well.
The Wind Vestal entered the Sacred Flower Festival. And it ends there.
What? Wait, what?
Give it up, Ring-a-Bell. There's no way she's entering some tawdry pageant. Let me see that. Huh. Well, I'll be.
Well, I'll
I really
be.
won't say that.
Agnes? Hello? There's no call to panic here. Just because it says something in Ring-a-Bell's book doesn't mean you're forced to play along if you don't.
No, I'll do it.
What? Are you serious? Really?
Though the celebration has changed, the festival remains Florum's most important ritual, does it not?
Just so, it was a time of prayer for the year to come, for a bountiful harvest and freedom from illness or harm.
How'd that go for you guys?
She was chosen for her purity of heart to serve as Flower Maiden till the next year's festival. She would join the spirits in nurturing Florum's flowers. It was an honor and a great responsibility. But recent years have seen it become a hollow shell. They compete by skin-deep beauty alone.
Yet it
That's
still
one way to
remains
compete.
An important event, attended by all in Florum. If I enter, Olivia will know I've come to seek her out.
Aha! Then we won't have to look for her because she'll find us.
There you go. You figured it out.
It's dangerous. That's a lot of attention you'll be calling to yourself.
I understand the risks, but if it means I am able to see Olivia, I will enter.
Then, I'll help however I can.
I'm not certain a man would get far in the competition, Diz.
I didn't say I would enter.
Yeah, ring a bell. I would never enter.
This is all so roundabout. Are we really doing this? I still say awakening the
Ari,
crystal
why
should
are
come
you
first.
so, like, damned that we enter the festival?
Hey!
Like, why are you so damned we just ignore all this and just go do the thing?
I think enlisting the aid of the other Vestals must come first.
You're so damned that we have to go awaken the festival, or awaken the crystal.
So, do you have any idea of how the new Sacred Flower Festival even works, Agnes?
I do not. Given all the changes here, the mind boggles.
Well, we did pick up that flyer. Let's have a look. Oh. Entrants will flaunt their beauty on the stage for all to see, it says.
Beauty contest. Plain and simple, then. From the sound of it, competition will be fierce.
I've no need to win. I need only alert Olivia to my presence.
But, and I say this with love, you're rather plain, dear. You could get lost in the sea of color.
Am I? Then what do you propose?
Damn it, Dia. Don't be that mean.
The potential here is top-notch. Wouldn't you say it is?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Because obviously you're in love with her.
Look at him blush!
You're a gemstone in the rough, Agnes. That's my professional opinion.
Then tell me, what must I do?
I suppose step...
So we gotta study the trends. Okay. Tres fashionable. What's fashionable here? Fashionable. Fashion what? Fashionable, you know, fashionable? That's how the hip kids say it back home. Ooh, have a look at this. Ta-da! An heirloom floral linen stole. That's lovely and so fashionable. Not fashionable. Fashionable. I can't say that, I swear. Adia, where'd you find it? I'm envious. Aren't you? It was a gift from my mother years and years ago. If you wrap it around your like this, it makes for the perfect accent. Absolutely. I'm not going to say that word, I swear to God. You're always fashionable, though, Adia. Not fashionable? I'm not going to say that word because I have no idea how to say it. You're always fussing over your hair and your shoes are blinding. What can I say? I live my life in front of the mirror. A proper pompadour is a joy and a responsibility. Shoes and a belt must match. But that's only the beginning. You don't know the half of it. Clothing I really like. I never wear. Don't want to get it dirty, do I? What use are clothes you can't wear? See, Tiz, you're the only country bumpkin in the group. Give the stole a try. Stoles on guys are in this season. But this season is warm. What's the point of wearing a scarf when it's not cold out? Scarf? It's not a... Here, just try it. At times, one must suffer to be fashionable. Fashionable. I'm just going to say, just fashionable. This has to look ridiculous. Oh well, I'll think of it as a sweat towel. Tiz, you look very, fashionable? You look right at home weeding a garden. Ah! Okay, who do we talk to? Her? Her. There we are. Couldn't see her.
The latest thing in Florum? This spirit hairpin I'm wearing? Obviously, it's the must-have item.
It's the must-have item?
Want one? Well, too bad. The trick...
Can we just beat it up? Can we beat her up? Is that a thing? Can we beat her up? Is that allowed?
Here for a spirit hairpin? I'm sorry, but I fear we don't carry them here. There's a specialty merchant who comes into town every so often. Seems they're the only source. Though, if you're hunting trends, all the girls are dyeing their hair these days. Like that girl there.
Okay, so dyeing their hair, spirit
Well, I'm
hairpins.
afraid we don't carry dyes either. Really, where do they get all this stuff?
That's kind of what we're trying to figure out. Florum's finest food. And yes, what is Flora's finest delicacy, food-wise? Let me guess, I would dearly love to escort you, right? Without question. But I'm also just plain hungry, aren't you? Now that you mention it. So, yes, any recommendations? Let me think. Florum is known for stream noodles. Oh, and water jellies for dessert. Those sound lovely, but have you anything that sticks to the ribs a bit more? A bowl of eel wafers, perhaps? And I believe Queen Perch is in season. Eel wafers? Bowl? What in the world? It is a delicacy made by stacking thin piece slices of eel from Florence marshlands. Quite famous. And what's a queen perch? A river fish, prized for the aroma. They swim upstream at this time of year and are served salted or fried. I think some fried queen perch sounds good then. Perhaps I'll try these eel wafers then. Ooh, me too. Eel wafers, fried, perched, and water jellies. Fried perch. Haha, what? One of everything? There we are. Where's our next location? It's like halfway into the room. It's that girl right there with whatever hair.
My hair color? Isn't it just to die for? That wasn't a pun. Anyway, petal hue they call it. It's the biggest thing ever. Of course, I discovered it first.
It's the biggest thing, and you discovered it.
Other trends? Like I'm gonna tell you. I'm all the beauty Florum needs, thank you very much.
Oh.
But some of the men here have traveled all over. They may know something new. Ooh, if they do, tell me.
I got my water bottle. It's gonna be a long stream. I'm gonna eat halfway through this stream, too. Okay, there's a dude down here. We're doing like XYZ quest right now.
Forget about the newest thing. Show me the sexiest.
An enlightened
Okay.
woman. What a woman needs is boldness. It's settled. We're going sexy.
We're going sexy.
That lady there's on the right track. Get her to teach you a thing or two.
We're going sexy. Ooh, what's this? Hi, Alexa. I want this and that and... Adia, did you take Ring a Bell off on another of your shopping sprees? Hey, what can I say? I see these clothes and I just can't help myself. That's abundantly clear, looking at all the bags in Ring a Bell's hands. My poor numb hands. Worth it. I mean, just look at this adorable one piece. This guy's creepy AF, I agree. Not Ring a Bell, but the other dude. Well, both of them are creepy AF. But Adia, you already own a dress that's practically identical to that. What? They're totally different. See? The length is shorter on this one. It's all the rage. If you go buying new dresses every time hemlines change, you'll be broke in no time. Yes, and my purse is in no condition to support her little habits. Needless to say, mine has no fuller. I haven't got 2 coins to rub together. Don't tell me. Thank you so much, Tiz. Ah, that's my wallet. We're having to do XYZ quest.
Sexy clothes? You certainly won't find them in the shops here. I'll let you in on a little secret. The old man of the woods comes a few times a year.
Oh my god, we have to go
He's a
back to
total
Yolana.
pervert, but the clothes he sells are knockouts.
The old man of which woods exactly?
Yolana.
Somewhere in the southeast, down past Mount Fragmentum from what I hear.
Probably Yolanum.
Whoever he is, he said he knew the matriarch and the Vestal of Water. He was leering when he said it.
Okay. Oh, well. Nothing. How was work, Alexa? You have a good day? I think the last thing you said to me was your legs were hurting. Bum, 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 ba, ba, dum.
Lady Matriarch, pardon my asking, but do you know of a perverted old merch?
Do you know a perverted dude?
You'll be looking for the Sage of Yuliana then.
Hey, it was the Sage of
He
Yuyana.
didn't even have to finish.
How a man of his years manages the trip here from the Yuliana woods on foot, I'll never know.
What? There's a path connecting Florum and Yuliana by foot?
We went through it to get here.
It's unsettling how eager you are about all this.
We had to go through miasma to get here. Sexy clothes. I was gonna say sexy clothes. I am amazed an old man like the Sage still travels town to town by foot. Evidence of the man's tireless commitment to sexy clothes, my dear. I knew from the moment I saw him he was no ordinary grandpa. So, I have no problem with the fact that we wound up out here, but... do you two really plan to put Agnes in something sexy? I fear I am ignorant in such things. What makes a garment sexy precisely? Goodness, how to put this? Hold that thought, Agnes, my dear. Why spoil the surprise? Today, black is pitch list. Entry number 1, ring a bell. A lot less stressful than closing yesterday by myself. So happy off tomorrow. Well, I mean, I have to go someplace at about 3 o'clock my time. I gotta go pick up a hard drive. Finally picking up my hard drive. So I'll be out for like 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes. But other than that, like, I have nothing tomorrow. I'm not hanging out with anybody. I'm just going into town to get one thing. Oh, there's a side quest over here.
You seem the kind, reasonable sort. I would beg a favor. I'd like your help searching for 2 girls, sisters, and still just children. They were seen heading for the gardens at the city's west, but haven't returned. It's my own fault. They came in asking after spirit hairpins.
Pick me up a new computer while you're at
I
it.
didn't know those hairpins are all the rage these days. Part of what the girls are
Yeah, let me
doing
just
is
spend
really
$800 on you real
fashion.
quick.
Incredibly expensive, though. Anyway, I don't stock them here. But I told them they might find some in the gardens. The gardens are a dangerous place for children, you see. I'd hoped to scare them off the idea. I was a fool to assume. If you find them, please bring them home.
I'm going to pick up a 10 terabyte hard drive tomorrow, so take that as you will. And I can finally start organizing stuff. Yeah, well, you might want to like start caring about that kind of stuff after July the 9th, because that's when the Steam sale ends. Okay, so where the hell am I going? Okay, I gotta go to Yoyana Woods. There's another quest in here. I didn't get all the quests. Apparently I just missed all the quests in here. Is there another one? Okay. You skipped your meals this week.